towards you.
Well, I'll keep you posted. He's kind of just he's breakdancing. He's spinning in circles.
Yes.
But he's doing this thing where he's like fixing his. I'll show you real quick.
Yeah, we should probably get an update on this.
Oh no, where'd he go? That's not good. Oh no. Okay, well I'll keep you posted if he shows up again. But yeah, man, so proud of you, so excited for you. Love the album. It's
totally
great. And now he's on my stand. You're sitting in a plant right now, and okay, yeah. We've been.
How about I take over for a minute? You're in spider zone.
Blasting it here. I'm going to show you because John Taylor says lies, and I don't lie about spiders. There he is. There's that little guy.
That's not a spider. That's like a ladybug. Yeah, that's like.
No, that's definitely a spider. I'm getting uncomfortable. There he is.
I don't know.
I'm not
buy it.
Okay.
It's like National Geographic in here.
Personally, I think my favorite song, Too Drunk, is my jam.
Too Drunk is amazing.
Other than Selfish, or Shellfish, as I always...
Shellfish.
Well, I'm a big fan
for jumping on... This is Kevin. Thanks for jumping on the deluxe edition of the album. I had a lot of people hit me saying, what does it mean when it says Nick featuring the Jonas Brothers? And I was like, well, it's the same thing. And it was the Spider-Man meme of just the back and forth.
It's me looking at myself, looking at you, looking at me.
But it means a lot that you guys would do that. And we had a couple questions, and I have a list of questions that I'm sure you have as well. But one of them was, how was the writing process for Shellfish or Selfish? And
it was awesome.
The reality is that we have hundreds or close to 100 songs releasing as a group. And you guys were kind enough to allow me to put this on the deluxe edition of the album, the most important version of the album. So thanks for that.
I think it's the appropriate song to put on there because it's non-selfish in a way and awesome and
I thought
inclusive.
The opposite. You'd be like, that's very selfish of you
to put this on your album. No, I was saying it's the opposite. It's ironic.
Well, I appreciate it. And the response has been amazing. And hopefully we can get back out there soon and be in front of our fans again when it's safe to do so.
Totally.
Because I'm missing tour very much.
It's honestly great. I can't wait.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait.
I have to drop it down a key.
Say it again?
At some point, we'll see.
I said, are we going to have to drop the song down a key? Because that is some high singing.
It's very high.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe for you guys.
Too high. Definitely for me.
The writing process, though, was fun. We did it in Mystique, actually. I really enjoyed writing that. And I remember that was like on day one, right, Nick?
I think so.
Day one or day two, yeah. It was like really fast in the writing camp. It was fantastic.
That's great. What else you got, Nick?
Sienna Nicole says, which brother would last the longest in space? Ooh.
I actually wanted to be an astronaut when I was a kid, as you guys know. And then I saw a movie about an astronaut floating off from away. He got detached and floated away from the spaceship. And that was it. And then I was like, nope, never going to be that seems horrifying to me. So I'm not in. Are
you talking about like the very famous movie that everyone's familiar with about like with George Clooney?
What George Clooney movie is he in space?
Gravity.
Gravity.
With Sandra Bullock.
Oh, no. I'm talking about when I was
I was like, Kevin, I think everyone knows that movie.
No. I'm saying like when I was a kid. I don't remember what movie it was. Some random movie. And I saw that happen, and it was terrifying. The idea of being alone as you're just floating, can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for those Tesla trips to space. Those sound fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, much better than having to do like a bunch of training for it. We're down for that.
I want to be on the trip where it's like the tour and you can just fly and get a nice view.
Was that part of your inspiration though for this, Nick? Like to write about
your experience,
Spaceman, my experience,
wanting to be an astronaut, and then
Very kind of
specifically about just pulling from your experience, because I've got none of my own. So it's just
I appreciate that.
truly about you.
Happy to be a
But
voice.
speaking of your experience, Kev, what was if they haven't listened yet, it's fine. But do Alina and Valentina have a favorite yet?
Oh, they really like Spaceman, but they really like Too Drunk. Valentina shakes her coolie to it.
Her cool.
We call it butt. Your butt is a coolie. That's what the girls
because
call
you're
it.
from Jersey and you're.
I don't know. It's something I've adopted, as Danielle would say it to them, and I like it. It's cute.
You're out there shaking your coolie.
Sounds about right.
Joe, how's the shoot going in Savannah?
It's going great. Yeah, having a blast. Amazing cast and crew. Eric, our DP, is nominated for an Oscar today, which you announced, Nick. So you knew before all of us.
So
I did.
And great job. You and Pri did a great job. And so we're celebrating from afar, but we'll be on set and cheersing to him. So we're really happy. But the movie's going great. I'm having a blast.
Nice. Love it. We were up pretty early over here in London. Although if we were in New York or definitely LA, we would have been up even earlier to announce the Oscars. But it was a fun time, definitely high pressure. And when it was over, I was very happy it was over.
So was it a teleprompter situation?
It was.
Oh,
we had some rehearsal beforehand, which was good.
Did you have any? Was there any bloopers? Was there any names that you mispronounced or?
No names, just the word cinematography got me at one point, but
cinematography.
I just rolled through it. I was like cinematography.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Well,
yeah,
okay. I'm
Oscar
going to jump
for
to some
Cinnamon
more
Toast.
questions, guys. We have some great questions from fans here. Tyler Torres says, "What made you choose Spaceman's lead single?" Joe, you want to answer this one?
I would love to. It started with Kevin's childhood, and also Kevin watching Gravity before anyone else.
Ever.
About 25 years before.
Yeah. But what was the reason, Nick?
It was because of Kevin. No, it was actually, to do with the thing that we've all kind of felt like in this time, which is that separation from the world and from each other, and the fact that we have to do this. This is the only time we've talked, obviously, in the last year. Is over this or Instagram Live. Yeah, and so just that idea that we're all disconnected from the world and having to find a way to find new ways to connect, I think has been tough. And so writing about that, but then also finding different sort of happier vibes. Which when I played you guys the record, I think one of the things that was so encouraging to me was that you both pointed out that it felt hopeful. Joe, you talked about Delicious, and certainly I'm a huge fan of DNCE, and so there are DNCE vibes in there. I feel like that's the bridge between Brothers music, my solo stuff, and this song. But then the fact that, as we've said from the jump, of this new era, saying, okay, we can play our individual music, DNC music, and playing them all together. And then Kevin, of course, with This Is Kevin, when you listened to the record, you pointed out some really musical stuff that meant a lot to me, and finding a way to say, okay, I can hear how this will translate live to the brother stuff and how we'll make the show special for the fans again. So I guess, what is, for you guys, a song, not from this album necessarily, but just in general, that you're dying to play again live when we can go back on tour?
That's a great question.
Strangers.
The best.
Yeah, but it's just, I know, I'm not sure it'll make the set list next time around, but I mean, it kind of feels like it has to. It's just too much fun and too good, and it's just a feeling that it brings. But there are songs, obviously, that haven't been released that I'm very excited to be able to play.
And of those unreleased songs, which one's your favorite? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, right. Well, now I'm excited about playing Selfish. But yeah, I think Strangers, to be honest. It's it was always one of my favorite moments of the night on the Happiness Begins tour.
100%. I would say I think it would be fun to do a medley of songs that didn't make the set list. We kind of teased that idea about doing. We had a Mandy Mega Mix. For those who were at the show, you're familiar with the set a little bit more. But those who couldn't make it, we put together a bunch of songs that were older to other songs, and we packed in 8 minutes. And I think it would be fun to do the same with some other familiar songs that didn't make the cut for that. So Shelf would be one that didn't make it. I feel like would be fun to play.
Oh, Shelf. I love that one. One of the best things for me was the Chicago after show, where we got to play some of those songs.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was such a good time.
With the OG band.
The OG band.
Pre-COVID days, packed in a small room with a lot of people.
With so much, like, sweat. That place was so hot.
Well, what's funny, not funny, but bizarre, is that, you know, a year ago right now, we were on the phone talking about what was going to happen going into the Vegas live shows and all that. And obviously life took a very different turn. But I feel like, you know, touring it's on the horizon again.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like we're trending the right direction if everyone continues to wear their mask and social distance and all the things. When we can be back on tour, apart from the music, what's the thing you're most looking forward to about being back out on the road and touring again?
You know, I think if I'm understanding your question correctly, it's just besides performing?
Correct.
Oh, you know, I think there's some time that we were able to spend in incredible cities together.
Right.
I think what we did differently on this tour, unlike any other tour, was we prioritized the off time that we would spend together. I think some of the advice we got from bands and artists that we really respect, some of which said that time is important. The bonding time, whether if it's we're training or working out, playing golf, or just being tourists in a city and falling in love with a new environment, or somewhere we've been many times before, but trying something new. And adults, going to really amazing restaurants and bars, whatever it may be, feeling like a local for the day. That's what I'm craving to do again with you guys, and
Totally.
getting to know the cities more and more.
Kind of second that.
Good answer.
And a lot of spike ball, of course.
Spike ball.
Shout out to
Yeah, I think.
Go ahead.
No, that was good. Go ahead, keep moving.
No. Go ahead, please. By all means.
No, I was just gonna say I'm excited that we can not be literally in 3 different states and now country, and we'll be just more together, which will be nice. All the families, which will be awesome.
I agree. At Malosworld _ says, will there be more Jonas Brothers music in the future?
Nope.
That's it. We're done. This is it.
Been a good ride.
We actually have to add in Good Morning America to make this.
To make it official.
Let me just find them real quick.
Can you add them?
Broken up again.
Absolutely. More to answer your question. Yes, we've the Jonas Brothers featured on one of the Jonas albums this week, and we plan on releasing a body of work where we're not 100% sure when. Obviously, this last year kind of shifted timeline quite a bit for everyone. So that's our reasoning. We're not holding anything back from the fans that want new music, but we got some good stuff that we're working on. We can't wait to share with you guys.
Let's get it. Okay.
Let's go.
I will stay for you through Twitter. Says, what's your favorite planet? Which planet would you like to go to, if possible? Hashtag Spaceman.
What is my favorite planet?
Kev, what's your favorite planet? Just tell us.
Uranus.
It's just unbelievable.
No,
and why?
And why?
Why is
No,
that?
I would actually think going to Mars would be dope, right? It's possibly somewhere we might live very quickly.
True.
So, I don't know. Seems like real life. I read conspiracy theories all the time that there are aliens and they're just watching us. So I feel like it's inevitable once we get out there.
Yeah. And Joe, what planet?
Favorite planet?
Which planet would you most like to go to?
Oh, okay, so my favorite planet